Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. Signs Josh Weinstein's ego is out of control amid split rumors with Natalie. Does she have a new boyfriend? 90-Day. The Last Resort star Josh Weinstein's true colors are being revealed on the show as Natalie Mordovtseva seeks therapy with her now ex-boyfriend on Season 2. Natalie is a former model and actress from Ukraine who started her reality TV journey with Mike Youngquist in 90-Day Fiancé Season 7. Natalie moved to the U.S. and married Mike but felt suffocated living in his small town, Sequim, when she wished to follow her big Hollywood dreams. Natalie left Mike to move to St. Petersburg, Florida, where she met Josh during a modeling workshop organized by his company. Natalie and Josh dated on and off for 3 years as Natalie stayed married on paper. Josh's feelings for Natalie were questioned, but it looked like she was also using him for money. Natalie even moved to California, where she broke up with Josh when he refused to have a baby with her, only to keep living off his money. They got back together for The Last Resort, where she found out about his shady connection with Sophie Sierra. As of 2025, Natalie confirmed her split with Josh and hinted at having a new boyfriend, JS, in her life. Josh entered Natalie's life when she needed him the most. Natalie had just split from Josh and was single in a brand new city in the U.S. when Josh approached her with a dating request. Natalie wasn't even single when she attended the workshop for up-and-coming models in St. Petersburg, organized by Josh's company. It became the first time that I heard of preview models on the show. Josh makes sure she speaks the name out loud at least once in every episode he stars in on the show. Josh was not with Natalie when he started his 90-Day Bad Boys gig with co-stars from the franchise. He has gained a lot of popularity ever since he started spending time with Rob Warren and Jamal Menzies. The parody videos they film lip-syncing to popular songs get millions of views and publicity for Josh, which matters more to him than the relationship with Natalie. The visibility he gets within the franchise helps him probably ease his way into a new spin-off with his Bad Boys without any nagging Natalie to bother him. 90-Day Fiancé's Josh never dated Natalie to make her his wife. He always knew she was married and took full advantage of the situation. During their first few years together, Josh made it clear that they were not girlfriend and boyfriend. He didn't want to refer to Natalie as his girlfriend since she still had a husband on paper. It allowed Josh to date Natalie with no commitments whatsoever. Natalie kept thinking they were exclusive, but Josh probably didn't share the same thoughts as her. For instance, Josh deeming Sophie was just another instance of his infidelity. Josh was making plans to party with Sophie in Las Vegas and claimed he didn't take Natalie along since she got jealous when he was surrounded by other women. Meanwhile, Josh had not even taken Natalie to see his home. He was having fun stringing her along. Josh even prioritized filming a TV show with a woman who was not his girlfriend when his son was recovering after losing a leg. Josh could have refused the show entirely, but he wasn't letting a money-making opportunity go to waste, whether it involved Natalie or not. In December 2024, Natalie made an Instagram post confirming her split with Josh while calling the 90-Day. The Last Resort cast out for allegedly bullying her. In the comments, she claimed that Josh brought her to the resort, even though he already knew he wouldn't stay with her, and that he flirted with Sophie all the time. As per Natalie, she saw Josh and Natalie leaving the resort together to go shopping, and that Rob Warren didn't mind. Back in February 2023, there were rumors that Josh was in a long-term relationship the entire time while dating Natalie. Publications such as Sopaperisby reported that a page at 90-Day Daily on Instagram had shared screenshots that showed Josh was living with a longtime girlfriend all the time. They even named the woman, who was a fellow Preview Models coworker named Callie. The now-deleted page alleged that Josh and Callie had dated for more than 5 years and apparently owned a home together in Scottsdale. While Josh was never affectionate towards 90 Day, the last resort's Natalie on social media, the screenshot showed one of Callie's posts, where he commented, "Whose girl?" to which Callie replies, "Yours," with a kissing face emoji. The world of reality television is never short of drama, especially when it comes to the wildly popular show 90 Day Fiancé. The couples featured on this show often become the subject of intense scrutiny, with fans dissecting their every move, relationship dynamic, and personal growth. Among the most talked about couples in recent seasons, our Josh Weinstein has been filled with ups and downs, creating plenty of buzz on social media. But now, amidst swirling rumors of a split, it's becoming clear that Josh's ego may be spiraling out of control, and the question on everyone's mind is whether Natalie has already moved on to someone new. Josh Weinstein's ego, a growing concern. Josh Weinstein, a man who has become known for his larger-than-life personality, has always been a subject of intrigue for 90 Day Fiancé fans. At the start of his relationship with Natalie, it seemed like the couple had a decent foundation, with both partners genuinely invested in making their long-distance relationship work. But as time went on, fans began to notice some troubling patterns that hinted at Josh's growing ego. One of the first red flags came in the form of his social media posts. Josh, who once maintained a more reserved online presence, began posting selfies, cryptic quotes, and boasting about his personal achievements. It wasn't just that he was sharing his life with his followers. It was the tone of superiority that was becoming increasingly apparent. He started to paint himself as a self-made man, constantly drawing attention to his accomplishments, while subtly throwing shade at those who questioned his success. His online behavior seemed to suggest that he was no longer content with being just a regular guy. He wanted to be a star, and he wanted everyone to know it. At first, this type of behavior might have been dismissed as harmless self-promotion. After all, reality TV stars often engage in some form of branding to remain relevant. However, as Josh's posts became more frequent and increasingly narcissistic, it became evident that his ego was getting in the way of his relationship with Natalie. Relationship strain. The signs of trouble. As rumors about Josh and Natalie's possible split began to surface, viewers started re-examining the dynamics of their relationship. Natalie, a woman who has always been open and expressive about her emotions, seemed to be growing increasingly distant from Josh. On the show, she had often expressed feeling unsupported by Josh, and in recent interviews, she alluded to the fact that their differences were becoming more difficult to reconcile. Josh's behavior toward Natalie in public also gave fans reason to be concerned. While he would often put on a front of confidence, his interactions with her seemed strained. He would interrupt her when she was speaking, make passive-aggressive comments, and even mock her during moments when she was vulnerable. This behavior only served to further alienate Natalie, who, despite her own faults, had always been portrayed as someone seeking love and emotional connection. In addition to the public signs of strain, many fans noticed that Josh's attitude toward Natalie had shifted from affection to arrogance. He began to make it clear that he was the one holding the power in the relationship, constantly reminding her that she had chosen him. He would boast about his accomplishments and belittle her own, even going so far as to make her feel inferior. This type of emotional manipulation and control quickly eroded the trust between the two, and it was only a matter of time before the cracks in their relationship became too wide to ignore. Natalies New Direction. Is there a new man in her life? As speculation about Josh and Natalie's breakup grows, the question on everyone's mind is whether Natalie has already found someone new. Could she have moved on from Josh, seeking the companionship and love she so desperately craved? While rumors are rife, there is no solid confirmation about a new boyfriend, at least not yet. However, Natalie's recent behavior suggests that she may be focusing on herself for the time being. In the aftermath of her tense relationship with Josh, Natalie has been showing signs of independence, posting more photos of herself on social media and expressing her thoughts more freely. While her posts are often cryptic and filled with personal reflection, they suggest that she is taking control of her own narrative rather than relying on Josh to define her. Additionally, Natalie has been spotted hanging out with friends more often, attending social events, and participating in activities that seem to indicate a shift in her priorities. While these moves may not directly confirm that she has a new romantic interest, they do indicate that she is no longer as dependent on Josh emotionally. Fans have noticed that Natalie seems more empowered and self-assured, which could be a sign that she is ready to move forward with her life. But does this mean that Natalie has already found a new man? While it's possible, there has been no clear indication of a new relationship at this time. However, it's also worth noting that Natalie's past relationships have often been marked by turbulence and dysfunction.